boom, as well as the custom-made plywood hard dodger. The paint appears to be a not a very good marine paint. That will have to be sanded off later. Here in the cockpit, we have tiller, helm, main sheet, giant ass boom, backstay with SSB antenna, cockpit arch, solar panel and wind generator, self-steering wind vane here. Here we have lazarette, hatch, wind vane quadrant, two cockpit lockers with deteriorating wood. Here's our manual bilge pump in the cockpit. It's a whale diaphragm bilge pump. The inside of the Dodger, again painted with the low quality exterior grade paint. Here under the Dodger we have numerous and on port side as well, two cockpit winches here coming through the companionway hatch. Alright, the main cabin to starboard, there's a small sink with nothing attached to it, and storage space here directly under the cockpit where the engine used to be. We have two 6-volt marine batteries. The wiring over here has been getting very old and generally deteriorating. I'll need to clean this up and figure out what works and what doesn't. Here we have controls for the wind generator, off as is right now, free, so that the wind can move it, but it's not generating power, and on, it'll start generating power. Here we have running lights, anchor light, a strobe light, and fuses for all those. Backing up, here we have the ice box or food storage, and this added counter here, which I'll probably convert into my galley with a 1 or 2 burner propane or alcohol stove here, and counter space to cut things up. I'll probably seal this off and add a hatch in here to access this locker. You can see this bulkhead has been removed to allow better access to storage space by the previous owner. Okay, here we have the bilge and sump pump. There's not a lot of water in there, just a little bit, just what you'd be expecting after a couple weeks of hard rain here in Seattle. Next we come to the nav station, which the previous owner also added. These are just boxes of tools. There was a seat here, but it's been removed. Most likely I'll install a solid seat locker out to here, where these toolboxes are about the same height. Under here we have a Jordan Series Drogue. Very useful in storms. It's a series of small canvas cones attached to a very long piece of very strong rope. Oh. And then we have the chart table, which folds up, so we have log books, navigation equipment, star charts, pilot charts, sail-making book apparently, anything that you need. And here you can flip up this plexiglass panel to get at the charts. Over here, bookshelves, no books right now. Coming down onto the starboard side berth, and really the only berth, we have an engine mount for an outboard engine that we don't have. This is part of that too. This is an extra servo rudder for the wind vane steering. Here are some more blades for the wind vane, and one last blade for the wind vane. Moving forward, we have a gigantic bin of lines that the previous owner left us. And to port, there's the marine head, which is a hand pump operated head. Here. And behind it we have lockers which don't have anything but toilet paper in them now. To starboard, away from the head, we have a hanging locker for wet clothes and the like. Here there is some heavy webbing. Here's some records from the boat. Sextant in its case. In these boxes we have respectively a Raymarine tiller pilot and a Predict Wind satellite communicator. Here we have cooking utensils, a small camp stove, a jet boil boiler, and a bag full of freeze-dried food. Here we also, for some reason, have a table set up across from the head that can be raised into position using this line and cam cleat. I don't know. Moving forward some more, we have the beam that supports the mast here, which has been reinforced by two 2x4s and even more 2x4s here. And here, both sides giving the mast a huge amount of support. Forward, moving into the forward cabin, we have a V-berth, which is full of sails. We have 5 jibs, 2 of which are fairly new and have good hangs. The other 2 are older and don't have the correct hangs for the Spectra standing rigging. And we have one heavy mainsail that appears to be fairly new. Up here we have a bin containing medical kits, spare Spectra line, a life jacket, pretty much just miscellaneous equipment. Over here, a spare bilge pump and bilge pump parts. In this locker here we have a tube of charts and the battens for the mainsail. In here we have a locker here with nothing in it as yet. And under each V-berth there are also lockers. Moving forward into the anchor locker, there's no anchor chain here as of right now, but you can see there is a hole right here through the deck for an anchor chain if I so desired. Also, you'll notice the backing plates. Many of them need to be replaced due to rot. These are backing plates for various deck fittings on the boat. Moving back out, we have the fore hatch here, which is closed simply with this jam cleat for now. But opening it, foredeck, mast, and that's about it.